Hey there Seekers, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive tarot reading. I really hope you enjoy it. Keep an eye out for your April reading. I've got about half of them up at the moment and I should be finishing those off really soon. If you could like, share and comment on the video, I would be so appreciative guys. It just helps the videos go that much further, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. All the links that you need are below this video, and also the link to my website should you want to book a personal reading for yourself. Wishing you a week full of love and magic. Let's head to your reading now. Hi there Cancer, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive reading for April 5th through to the 11th. Cancer, let's take a look and just see what might be on the cards for you this week if this is your reading. Getting started here with the Work-Your-Light Oracle, we'll then go to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy, and I'll be using the classic Rider-Waite-Smith and the Star Child Tarot Akashic for the tarot energies. I'm going with the one that I saw first. It's quite a direct and clear message. So we'll get that out and then we'll go to the lead tarot energy. This is actually interesting. Okay, let's get started with the first one. Get grounded. Impacts. Highly sensitives connect with nature. So it's saying that you might need to ground your energy, and generally we need to do this, Cancer, when we're too up in the mind, where we have been really busy, running around, rushing around, where we've been over-analyzing, overthinking, and we're just really in that overwhelm. And when we're like that, we're disconnected from the heart energy. The heart energy is the center of our intuition, where we feel into things. Same with the third eye and the gut, but the heart really is that powerhouse. So it's saying that if maybe it's time to take a step back, take some time in nature or just a meditation, a couple of hours out of your busy day if you can, maybe just once this week, just to reconnect with nature and with yourself. Because that's when, you know, our intuition speaks to us, and the insights and the breakthroughs and the clarity that maybe you need, Cancer, will come through. Because the other oracle card I've got is no. Wait, pause, postpone, or say no. So there could be a big decision that you're trying to make. Maybe to travel somewhere, maybe to sign a contract, maybe to, you know, go into a relationship with someone. Whatever it is, the cards are saying don't make a big decision this week. And that might not be because of anything sinister, but it just may mean that it's not the right time because maybe your energy is not in the right place, or also because there could be more that you're going to learn about it. There could be some information that comes through, or that, you know, you seek some really good advice from somebody that might kind of change the game for you. So maybe not a week to make the big decisions. Hold off if you can, reground your energy, and then you can act later on. Going to the Moonchild Tarot. That one is jumping, so I'm going to take it. We have the Six of Swords, yeah, because this is a transitional energy, right? It's an energy of moving on. I noticed the one sword that this person carries, which could be the Ace of Swords that might be coming in for you. A key communication, a moment of clarity, an insight that helps you make a decision about whether or how to transition from a situation or not. The Six of Swords can be a relocation or travel energy. It can be moving away from a situation that has caused you high emotions so that you can come into a place of harmony, of balance, ease and flow. And generally it's with a little bit of a heavy heart that we need to move on in a Six of Swords situation. All right, let's see how this shakes out in the tarot then, Cancer. Pulling the energy of the recent past, energies leaving, completing or transition, I have got the Magician, a real energy of getting ready to make things happen. Let's go for the current or focus energy, Cancer. Wow, I saw the Sun, but I also have the Seven of Swords there. That might be why we are waiting. There could be an energy of somebody who is maybe meddling, or it could be your own limitation there. We'll see what else comes out for that. But the Sun is getting ready to eclipse any of that kind of energy. Let's go for the outcome. I've got the Eight of Cups. There's your transitional energy. At the bottom of the deck, what did fly off? It's on the ground. I've got the Four of Swords and the Star, and I think that they're really relevant. The Four of Swords often comes to my mind when I get that Get Grounded card, and that is kind of like the pause. Don't move quite yet, but I really feel like you're making that big decision that you will need to transition, because we have the Eight of Cups in the future position. Clarifiers coming in. Clarify for the Magician, Six of Wands. The Death card, okay. And the Page of Pentacles. Hanged Man is at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm seeing here, Cancer, is that currently you might be in the kind of holding pattern situation. Feeling maybe a little bit stuck or constricted, but also in the holding pattern, right? We're not going to make big decisions to move forward now because we're being asked to see things from a different perspective. There might be a viewpoint that we haven't considered, or we might have to move into a place of acceptance of something. Also, the Hanged Man waits for enlightenment, download, or insight, or knowledge for the best way to move forward. So that kind of fits in with what we've already been talking about. So there is some kind of insight to come through, some kind of message, some kind of green light to go. At the moment, we might be feeling a little bit in the stuck position, but the cards are saying, don't worry about that, Cancer, because you will be victorious in this. Another number 6, and with 2 6s in the reading, you know, you are going to move into that place of harmony, joy, love, balance, all the beautiful things that the 6 brings. You will have to be the one to take action here for sure, Cancer, with the Magician, but not quite yet, right? It's coming up down the track. There's something to be released or let go of first with that Death card. So the Magician is the fact that you're awakening to, well, I'm going to have to take some action here. You know, so many of us are waiting for circumstances to happen around us that lead us into change, right? But essentially, even when we get a tarot reading that says, you know, things are going to get better and improve for you, that's the energy that is, you know, around you, that surrounds you. It's the gateways, but you have to step into them, Cancer. So it's really saying here that the energy for transition is coming up for you, but at some point you are going to have to take the inspired action. You have everything you need, and you're coming to see that. The emotional intelligence of the cup, resourcefulness of the pentacle, the intellect of the sword, and the power and potential and passion of the wand. That's when you'll unlock your potential, when you step up. If we wait for the universe to kind of conspire for us, sometimes we get the Tower moment. So we really want to take the action first. Very soon you will be coming out of, say, a darker time into a much brighter time. I see that so clearly in the next cards. Shining bright, looking better than ever, and I think others even recognizing in you that shift. Beautiful energy. Current or focus energy, Cancer, I've got the Death card, the Sun, and the Seven of Swords. So you might be finding out this week that somebody was meddling or manipulating a situation behind the scenes. And that could be why we've got this no postpone pause card here. For example, you could be going to sign a contract, and maybe a little bit on purpose there's been a key part left out, a clause or a key piece of information, and maybe that is what you needed. So it could be something like that. Can be the energy of self-sabotage as well. Can be the energy of just that sly, sneaky kind of energy up to a kind of betrayal or deceit. So just make sure that you really get all the information before you make this transition, that you're really seeing clearly, and you're really seeing from a very factual perspective and not getting swept away in emotion. So that's just for some of you, because there could be an undercurrent here. But ultimately, there is a real sense of getting ready to release something major before we step into the new. What I normally see in this Death card is somebody who's coming out of this Egyptian chamber, which, really is a constricted, dark space that has this real feeling of stagnancy in time. So I really feel like some of you might be coming out of a period of even depression, or a really long-term relationship that's had really high emotions that has led to one party, detaching, maybe disassociating, becoming depressed, something like that. That also happens in the workplace sometimes. We just go into complacency, and then that slowly kind of shuts down our energy. The cards are saying it's time for you now to come out of this, to let this go, to leave it, to follow the light, which is the sun energy. There's a real sense that you're overcoming a major block or challenge here, Cancer, and getting back and reinvigorated in life again. So the Death card is associated with purging, releasing, letting go of a cycle or season in your life, and you're asked to surrender to that change. Because the sun is here, it says that the future is bright and you're actually moving into a much more positive time in your life. If any of you have had health challenges as well, like those mental health issues or burnout, that kind of thing, this is a real energy of recovery and healing, so that you can finally begin to manifest what you really, really desire. So in the outcome, we have the Eight of Cups, Four of Swords, the Star, and the Page of Pentacles. So the Four of Swords really is your energy of pause. Pause for now, because that clarity, breakthrough, insight, right? I saw that sword standing out right at the start, that you need to get out of this period of being stuck is coming. But we need to reground ourselves. There's possibly going to be some hurt here, or maybe you need to hurt someone else in this process. So you're going to need to be prepared for that. You're going to need to recharge those energetic boundaries before you make the transition. Eight of Cups. But I do see that very soon you'll be moving away from a situation that just hasn't fulfilled you on an emotional level. There's a clear piece missing, and you're really getting ready to go after the last two cups, right? That brings you to the 9 or the 10 of Cups reality, wish fulfillment, a blessed life. So deep down in your intuition, listen to that, but I really feel like it's asking you to move on. Because with the Page of Pentacles here, there is a sense that there is a new found stability, opportunity, job offer, home, something to do with your physical resources waiting for you. Something in its infancy here. And the Star, the Star is a card of, reaching your divine wish fulfillment, of being guided to the new, of going through some kind of rebirth, some kind of healing, some kind of recalibration here. And we've got vulnerability in this reading as well, Cancer, so you might be feeling a bit exposed, but it's all part of the process as you begin to release the past and position yourself where the stars can align for you, and you can embrace the new opportunities when they come in, because you've cleared the slate, you've made the room, and you're in a really good place that when it does come in, you can already transition away from the old towards the new and embrace it, whatever it is for you guys. Alright, Cancer, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed this weekly reading, keeping in mind it's a general reading for the collective, so it can't possibly resonate with you, every time around. Often parts still will, though, and sometimes, the whole thing does, and sometimes it doesn't at all, and that's okay as well. Feel free to drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all, and I try my best to respond to you all as well. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what's happening out there in the collective. Has been a real pleasure for you to read for you, Cancer. I'll see you back here next time for another one. Bye for now.